Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Friday, March 6th, 2020. I'm Fredicia Liebert. For the first time, a woman will be the Nevis Island Assembly representative for District 5, St. Thomas's, Lowlands. Cleone Stapleton Simmons of the Nevis Reformation Party, NRP, made history on Thursday, March 5th, 2020, emerging the winner of the by-election. The 5 polling stations at Cotton Ground Community Center, Jessup's Community Center, and Nevis Performing Arts Center were opened at 7 a.m. and closed at 6 p.m. Some 3.5 hours later, the results were announced by Supervisor of Elections Elvin Bailey following the counting of the ballots at the Cotton Ground Police Station.
In summary, therefore, for Nevis District 5, the parish of St. Thomas's Lowlands, of the 1,533 voters assigned, 713 persons voted for a voter turnout of 46.5%. Mrs. Cleone Stapleton Simmons received 514,514 of the votes validly cast, while Mr. Keith Scarborough received 191,191 of the votes validly cast. Mrs. Cleone Stapleton Simmons, therefore, has been declared the winner of Nevis District 5. We wish her all the best as she accepts this new challenge.
There were no spoiled ballots. There was a total of 8 rejected ballots. In related news, the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, Junior Minister of Gender Affairs in the Nevis Island Administration, has joined in congratulating Cleone Stapleton Simmons for her victory in the March 5th, 2020 by-election, saying the entrance of another woman into our small political arena is most welcome. She said Mrs. Simmons's electoral victory and subsequent presence in the Nevis Island Assembly heralds the arrival of a long-awaited era of gender balance in our political arena, even though there's a long way to go to achieve equality. The Gender Affairs Minister said the socio-economic issues plaguing women transcends all social and political divides, and she encourages Mrs. Simmons to keep this in the forefront of her mind as she steps into Nevis's chief decision-making platform. Minister Brandy Williams said she looks forward to Cleone Stapleton Simmons's contributions to Nevis's continued development. One person is in police custody assisting with investigations into the death of 20-year-old Jevon Brandy of Brownhill as officers follow every lead. An autopsy was performed on Brandy's body on March 4th, 2020 by forensic pathologist Dr. Valerie Alexandrov, who concluded that death was a result of a single gunshot wound to the neck. Police are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of Jevon Brandy, whose body was found lying along the roadside in Nugent Heights. Police received the report on Sunday morning, March 1st, at about 8:30 a.m. Still to come, Bank of Nevis sponsors high school championship with $20,000. The details right after this break.
Coronaviruses are a large family of viruses that cause illness ranging from the common cold to more severe diseases such as Middle East Respiratory Syndrome MERS-CoV and severe acute respiratory syndrome SARS-CoV. The 2019 novel coronavirus 2019 nCoV is a new strain that has not been previously identified in humans. Coronaviruses are zoonotic, meaning they are transmitted from animals to humans. Detailed investigations found that SARS-CoV was transmitted from civet cats to humans and MERS-CoV from dromedary camels to humans. Several known coronaviruses are circulating in animals that have not yet infected humans. Common signs of infection include respiratory symptoms, fever, cough, shortness of breath, and breathing difficulties. In more severe cases, infection can cause pneumonia, severe acute respiratory syndrome, kidney failure, and even death. To protect yourself and prevent the spread of the infection, practice regular hand washing, covering mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, thoroughly cooking meat and eggs. Avoid close contact with anyone showing symptoms of respiratory illness such as coughing and sneezing. This message was brought to you by the Nevis Health Promotion Unit.
Welcome back. Students who are interested in receiving financial aid from the Nevis Island Administration can now apply to the Ministry of Human Resources. Financial assistance is funding provided approved by the NIA to an applicant in order to partially support higher education studies. A student may apply for financial aid whether or not he or she is employed by the NIA. The significance of financial assistance is measured by the government's priority areas, the individual's professional development, the strategic objectives of the country, and the contribution their education will make to the wider community. The priority areas are teaching in the subjects of English, mathematics, chemistry, physics, tourism, social studies, economics, history, art and design, modern languages, food and nutrition, agricultural science, music, physical education, technical and vocational education. In the area of health, community health, psychiatric, geriatric and intensive care nursing, nutritionist, biomedical technician, occupational therapist, optometry, audiology, and environmental health. Other priority areas are civil, electrical, mechanical, and environmental engineering, pump technicians, project management, veterinarian, geographical information systems, and land surveying management. Applications must be delivered to the Ministry of Human Resources by May 1st, 2020. For additional guidance, application forms, or any other concerns, contact the Ministry of Human Resources at 469-5521, extension 5161, 5163, or 5164. The Bank of Nevis sponsored high school championship is scheduled to take place on Saturday, March 14th and Sunday, March 15th, 2020 at the Nevis Athletics Stadium. This year, past high school and national team athletes Perrier Skeet and Josephine France are the patrons for the annual meet. On Wednesday, March 4th, a press conference was held at the bank's conference room where Marketing Officer Fayon Jones presented the sponsorship check of $20,000 and encouraged persons to support the activities.
I look forward to this time of year. It's a very exciting time. I have fun, and I am pleased with the level of performance that we see from the athletes, NIS, CSS, and also Gingerland Secondary. I want to as well invite the general public to come out on the 13th, which is the pep rally. It's going to be in the heart of Charlestown. Last year it was a very well attended event, and we are hoping to replicate the same thing again this year. And we have a special surprise in stores for the children as well. So we hope to see you there. I also want to mention that the track race, the meet, will be on the 14th and 15th at the Nevis Athletic Stadium. So we are inviting general public to also come out and experience the festivities.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Kevin Barrett, expressed thanks to everyone who is contributing to make the event possible.
It's a delight for the Ministry of Education to be working alongside the Department of Sports and the Bank of Nevis in putting this event together. So I look forward to the competition. I look forward to seeing our athletes on the track, and I look forward for healthy competition. I would also like to thank all of those individuals who are working with the athletes, the coaches, the teachers, the principals, the support staff, because putting a team together is one thing, but going out and having all the parts come together, it takes a whole team effort. The students on the track, yes, but behind the scenes you have the principals and you have the coaches and the teachers and the rest of the support staff that makes things happen, and we want to say a big thank you for all those persons who are working behind the scenes.
The Charlestown, Gingerland and Nevis International Secondary Schools will participate in the competition, which begins at 1 p.m. daily. Admission for adults is $20 and for children $10. Interested vendors are asked to contact the Department of Sports at 469-5521 extension 6710 or visit the office upstairs the Reliable Motors Mini Complex. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Freddie Stillibird. Thank you for viewing.